Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all in a very good health and you are doing well with your studies. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to solve some questions from the chapter Ratio and Proportion. In our previous video, we have discussed about ratio and proportion and the important concepts related to that. Today we are going to solve some applications first. Let us look at application 4, which says let us write the lowest term of the inverse ratio. Okay, lowest term of inverse ratio of x square yp is to x y square p. Therefore, the inverse ratio is equal to now it can be written as therefore the lowest term of the inverse ratio is equal to now if we cancel p from numerator and denominator and x and x can be cancelled, so and y square can be cancelled, so we are left with y by x. So this should be the lowest term of the inverse ratio of the given ratio. Now let us do next question. Application 5, which says if the lowest term of the ratio if the lowest term of ratio of two positive real numbers is p is to q and their HCF is r, then let us write the two positive numbers. Okay. Therefore, the positive numbers are P into R and Q into R. When we open a ratio, we multiply the components of it by a positive number, and that positive number is HCF. Application 7. Let us write the compound ratios of the following ratio. Okay. Application 7. Let us take Roman 2 only. You can do it. You can do Roman 1 by yourself. So we know when we find the compound ratio, the antecedents of each ratio get multiplied and the consequent of each ratio get multiplied. That is why we can say therefore the compound ratio is equal to A into B into C is to BC into CA into AB. Now if we simplify it, we get so we are left with 1 by ABC. So this is our compound ratio 1 is to ABC. Allow let us do application 9. Okay. So first write the mixed ratio. sorry, this is r square p. Okay, so it gives us p square q square r square by 1. This is the compound ratio, but we need to find out the inverse ratio of the mixed ratio. Therefore the inverse ratio of the mixed ratio is equal to 1 by p square q square r square, or okay, or we can say 1 is to p square q square r square. Application 11 says a is to b is 3 is to 7, b is to c is 8 is to 5. So we need to find out the ratio a is to c. So a by b is 3 by 7. B by C is 8 is to 5. Now we can see in these two ratios B is common. So we need to make B equal. Only then we can compare A, B and C. So to make B equal, we first find out the LCM of, okay, so we can see so in these two ratios we can see B is common. So first we need to make B equal. After that we can compare A, B and C in the form of a ratio. So to make B equal, first we need to find the LCM of 7 and 8. Okay, is okay. Now we are going to change it into this by multiplying it forcefully by 8. So it becomes 56. Okay, we are converting 7 forcefully into 56. So when we multiply the denominator by it, to keep the ratio unchanged, we need to multiply the numerator also by 8. Now the ratio becomes 24 by 56. and similarly we have to change it into 56. So we need to multiply 8 by 7. So it becomes 56. And to keep the ratio unchanged, we shall multiply the denominator also by 7. So it becomes 56 by 35. Now when the B part is same, now we can compare A, B and C in the form of ratio. So A is to B is to C is equal to 24 is to 56 is to 35. You need to remember this technique. Now let us proceed to our next application. Let us do application 13. A is to B is 5 is to 9. B is to C is 4 is to 5. 5 is to 9, 4 is to 5. Find A is to B is to C. This is same as the previous question. This is similar to the previous question. Now first we need to balance the common part. So B is common to both of them. That is why we need to find out the LCM of 9 and 4 is 36. So now we have to change 9 into 36. How? We are going to multiply 9 by 4. So when we multiply it, the ratio gets changed. That is why to keep it unchanged, we need to balance it by multiplying the numerator by 4. Now the ratio is same as the previous ratio. So equal to and we need to make 4 36. So we need to multiply it by 9. So when we multiply the numerator by 9, the denominator should also get multiplied by 9. So it becomes okay. Now when the B is balanced, now we can write A is to B is to C equal to 20 is to 36 is to 45. Application 15. So we need to prove it. So let us start from okay, let us write LHS equal to, now if we divide numerator and denominator by y, we are getting the ratio remains unchanged. Now if we distribute y to these terms, we get 5 is into x by y is getting distributed to this, so 5 x by y and minus 6y by y, that means only 6. Similarly, y can be distributed to both these terms, so it becomes 3 into x by y plus 11. So x by y is 7 by 4, it is given. So this is actually RHS. So LHS equal to RHS. So I have solved this question in this direction. Okay. Don't get confused. Now let us solve question number 17. It says if this equal to 5 is to 3, then find x is to y. Cross multiply both sides of the equation. So this is our answer. X by y, x is to y should be 50 is to 19. Okay friends, that's all for today. Tomorrow we shall come with another video where we shall be solving some more examples, and after that we are going to start the exercise 5.1. If you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.